All right, so I think we have a lack of community in this country. Even I feel like I have a lost sense of community within myself that I'm really trying to grow, and I'm trying to foster and just come into bloom here. And when I think about what I have been raised under, I'm 42 years old. I've known nothing but neoliberalism. If you're under 40, that's all you've ever known. That's a right-wing economic and political system. Laissez-faire capitalism, free market values. I hate that term, but that's what they say, free market. And that means free to exploit. Exploit your community. Because a lot of these small businesses, in America, they don't serve their employees like they should, like paying them a living wage. Like, oh, the free market says I don't have to, therefore I will exploit you because the free market says so. Libertarianism says so. Too bad. It's your fault that I'm paying you substandard wages. It's hard to foster a sense of community when that is the prevailing attitude amongst small business owners that are supposed to be helping their communities. Like, that is so detrimental to growth, of community growth, fostering a sense of community when your purpose is there not for your community, but to serve the small business owner. So the mindset of community is erased right off the bat, because your purpose in life is now to serve small business owners who are exploiting you, who do not pay you a living wage, who make you, go to the government and say, hey, I need subsidies now. My boss won't pay me a living wage. And, like I said, the boss just deflects. Oh, it's your fault. It's not my fault. The free market is perfect. Are you kidding me? I mean, this is how these people think, man. So I've always grown up with a lack, with a lack of a sense of community, because I never felt like I was serving my community. I always felt like I was serving people who just wanted to make money. So there's no community values in that. Building someone else's wealth at your exploitation, how is that going to foster a sense of community, with your neighbors, with the people you live in the same town with? It doesn't. It breeds contempt. Okay? I mean, you're suffering, you're struggling, you're trying to, pay the bills and feed your family, and the people setting up shop in your community won't pay a living wage, and then you get blamed for it. On top of everything else, you get blamed for it. I tell you, man, we live in a really sick country, guys. Really sick. And the lack of community that I feel within myself is very well explained. I hope I explained it a little bit in detail for you here, give you good sense. But I want to know your thoughts down in the comments about your sense of community in the United States of America, or whatever country you live in. Do you have a sense of community? Does the economic system where you're at exploit you? Does it take away your sense of community? I believe it does. I believe it's never been fostered because of neoliberalism, laissez-faire capitalism, and what it does to people. It just destroys the sense of community that we're supposed to be building together. So anyways, let me know your comments down below.